If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Yeah.
D-Ray then was down there. I know D-Ray, y'all don't want no parts of this. You don't want to burn bridges with the mighty Dave Chappelle. I don't want to burn bridges with the mighty Dave Chappelle. But fuck that, my nuts too big. I wish I would go on stage for an hour smoking a cigarette with a leotard on. Them niggas would be like, Corey, get your pussy ass off the stage. I'm not finna let that ride. That's hot garbage, nigga. Dave Chappelle, I would like to ask you, why are you always in business with drag queens and gay comics? I know why Earthquake got a special. I know why Paul Mooney was on your show. Homie, I'm in these comedy streets. I watch, Dave Chappelle finna go up. I'll be like, well, shit, let me get the fuck out of here. Because he is not about to deliver. He's about to talk to the crowd like the big homie. You know how the big homie be talking and don't nobody say nothing? Everybody just be like, yup.
Right.
Yup. There it is. I be like, man, this nigga been bombing for about 2 hours up there.
Man.
Smoking a square with a leotard on. I've said this before. I'm in these comedy streets. Some comedians don't even see me because I don't be in the showrooms. Every once in a while I peep in. But I'm in these comedy streets. I'm telling you, man, Dave, you throw your weight around too much, go on stage for that much time bombing, bro.
That's what I feel.
I don't know nobody else who.
Now, you see what I'm saying? Now, I got to agree with that. I'm not a comedian. So from a comedian standpoint, okay, he might not be as good as the fans or the people think that Dave Chappelle is, right? I think that's what Corey's trying to say. Like, he's overrated. But you got to be careful when you do that. Like a basketball player is different to another basketball player because if you know the sport and you play the game, things that the person that don't play the game or things that the person that hasn't played the game, they're going to look at it from another standpoint. They're not going to see it as you see it. You know, it may seem easy to you. Like if you're a baseball player, you see somebody make a diving catch, and then to you, you're like, oh, why y'all yelling like that? That's really not as hard as it seems. I understand it from that standpoint. But then you got to look at it. He's not trying to please the comedians, he's trying to please the crowd. So that's the ultimate decision on whether you're funny or not, is the crowd participation or the crowd's response or the people's response. It ain't about being a self-proclaimed GOAT, as a lot of these people are doing. It's about being the best that you do, and that's the people's decision. You know what I mean? It's about being decided by the people. You know what I mean? But hey, check. Sound like some hate to me though.
Who could do it? I wish I would go on stage for an hour smoking a cigarette with a leotard on. Them niggas would be like, Corey, get your pussy ass off the stage.
What the heck is going on with you? Look, I can't fill you up.
But he gets to do it because he's like,
doing it like
can you imagine like somebody, you be like, oh shit, it's Dave. Then you just be like,
So let me ask you a question.
what the fuck is going on?
Let me ask you a question though, because he done made $200 million off of stand up. Intellectually, it's only a couple niggas on that level. So once you get to a level where you can get up there and do what the fuck you want to do, why not? If you Dave Chappelle, why not? I don't have to murder. I'm just up here because I love comedy so much. I'm just up here working out. How come he can't do that? Where do Dave Chappelle work out?
I think he can do it, but prepare for the niggas who nuts hang to say something.
Right.
Because nobody says nothing. This has been going on for years. Nobody says nothing.
But that's.
I'm like, man, this man get to bomb
Yeah.
But see,
because he do good in movies and his TV show hit.
Also,
He get to bomb all around the country.
That don't make sense to me. Just because you think he's bumming, evidently the crowd don't, Corey. Corey Holcomb saying that he's bumming. That don't mean that he's bumming. I like Corey Holcomb, but it's a lot of times you got a lot of people that's like, hey, man, what you doing, I can't do it. And the people will hate you for that. Why he get to do it and I can't do it? Why he get to get away with it and I can't? It's all in God's hands, man. It ain't your decision. You know what I mean? And when it comes to comedy, it's in the hands of God and the people. You know what I mean? Real talk. So until the crowd and people now, to be honest, I didn't like Dave Chappelle's last special, me personally. I didn't think that it was one of his better ones. But he made me laugh so much that it won't allow me to still say he's overrated. You know what I mean? Real talk. But check.
Earned that, nigga.
But that's what I was. That's what I was.
You can earn bombing. I didn't know that.
But that's what I was finna say. I feel like this. I feel like, Dave done gave us some good specials. He done gave us a good number of specials. At least 3. You got to give him 3 at least, Cole.
I didn't say,
yeah.
I don't know how many specials Dave Chappelle has done.
Yeah.
I said on average 5,
Yeah.
2 are good.
So I feel like he's gotten to a point where
Did you see this last one that's on?
Yeah, I seen that
Now tell me that's a good special.
I didn't like that one.
See,
I didn't get to finish.
I sat through it because it's Dave. I was like,
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
So let me
I feel
ask,
like-
where do you work when you on that level? Cause where do you niggas work on new shit?
And not only
Look, it ain't about working on new shit. It's about motherfuckers on stages with goats up there. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that. I'm not finna let that ride. That's hot garbage, nigga.
well, he made fun of that. That was actually one of the best parts of that whole thing when he made fun of
I
Kevin
see.
bringing that
Chappelle strikes me as the type of dude where if he heard this, he wouldn't be mad at it. He'd probably
Exactly,
be like,
I think.
he would see your point.
But also,
feel
can
like
I
he's-
say, I think also because
I just wanna know what happened to Mos
all
Def.
you guys are comics, so I think you guys are extra critical.
I think.
Well-
I
I
feel
think
like
your
he's-
average typical
Right.
person that likes comedy would probably find that hard to listen to. Or
Right.
So
believe.
did you see the last Dave
Yeah, I
Chappelle
liked it.
special?
I
You
liked
loved it.
White comics
like
get the bomb
Good, D. I'm glad
all
you
the
said that.
time. White comics get the bomb all. White comics be having 90 city tours, and 83 cities they bombing.
I don't disagree, Craig. In fact, let's talk about what he said on stage
And
at
that's
the
what he's
Improv.
surrounded around.
He said something about Cat didn't talk about the white comics. Everybody try to hide who the fuck they really are when they talk. And if you catch me hiding who I am when I talk, put my ass on blast. But I'm going to tell you something. He brought up the white comics. Dave Chappelle, I would like to ask you, why are you always in business with drag queens and gay comics?
What did he say?
Most of the men around you that you have on the road opening up or whatever, some of them be, I know why Earthquake got a special. I know why Paul Mooney was on your show. Homie, I'm in these comedy streets. I know what's happening. Why you ain't talk about that? I like
Yeah, he upset right here. Real talk. You said call you out. I'm finna call you out, Corey. From just keeping real reality and peeping game. The spit game in me say, hey man, look. It's something he really got deeper than what he's even saying. He just said really basically don't ever hold your tongue. Say what you really feel. I don't think he's fully saying what the problem is that he has with Dave Chappelle. It's like you just heard him. I know, but he ain't saying what he know. Is he wrong for doing that? No. I think you're supposed to have boundaries on your tongue. Real talk. The Bible say the tongue is more deadly than a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? So that means your tongue can get you killed just as quick as your hands, if not quicker. You know what I mean? So I can dig it. And he's really, he went to banging on the table. Yeah, that's some vitriol. He's in this thing for real. His emotions are in this for real. If you just peep it, if you just look in his eyes, you can see it. Either he's not, and I can understand when it's like, hey man, I think I'm funnier. I think I'm more talented, but I'm not in the position. But Corey's old enough and a veteran in the game, and he knows that, hey man, it's bigger than that. Like Mystical said a long time ago, is 90% business, 10% talent. You know what I mean? And that just might be where he's living right now. And he's frustrated. And I can dig it. But is that what you're saying? Or do you even understand it? Or does he even understand it? Hey, that's up between him, himself, and God. You know what I mean? But check.